Have you ever wondered if taking a shower every single day might actually do more harm than good once you reach your 70s? For most of our lives, we've been told that daily bathing is the gold standard of hygiene. It feels refreshing, it smells clean, and it's been drilled into us as a healthy routine. But here's the surprising truth. As we age, the rules of hygiene change in ways that might shock you. That long, hot shower you've always enjoyed could actually be drying out your skin, draining your energy, or even increasing your risk of a dangerous fall. And the very routine that once gave you comfort may now be quietly working against your health and independence. In this video, we're going to uncover how often seniors should really shower after 70 to stay healthy, safe, and comfortable. And trust me, it's not what most people expect. You'll learn why daily washing isn't always best, how your body naturally protects itself, and the safer, smarter habits that can actually make you feel fresher, stronger, and more confident. We'll break down 7 powerful insights backed by medical experts and practical tips that anyone can apply starting today. Stay with us until we end because you'll not only discover the hidden risks of overbathing, you'll also learn the simple, balanced approach that protects your dignity, skin, and energy without stepping into danger. So let's begin with the first truth. Daily showers can harm senior skin. 1. Daily baths can harm senior skin. Once you reach your 70s, your skin tells a very different story than it did in your younger years. It becomes thinner, drier, and far more fragile. The protective oils your body once produced in abundance now decline, leaving the skin less resilient against everyday stress. When seniors step into a hot shower every single day, what feels refreshing in the moment can actually strip away the little oil that remains. Dermatologists warn that hot water and harsh soaps dissolve essential lipids and upset the delicate balance of the skin's surface. The result? Dryness that begins as mild tightness or itching, but can quickly progress into painful conditions like xerosis, where the skin turns rough, flaky, and prone to cracking. For seniors, even the smallest crack is more than a nuisance. It's an open door for bacteria and infection, made worse by slower immune responses in later years. What begins as a simple edge can spiral into discomfort, poor sleep, and serious medical issues. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up feeling fresh. Switching to lukewarm water, bathing fewer times a week, and using mild, pH-balanced cleansers can preserve your skin's barrier. Adding a fragrance-free moisturizer right after bathing locks in hydration. Protecting your skin means protecting your independence because healthy skin isn't just about looks. It's about moving comfortably and living with confidence. And this brings us to the next insight, why less bathing can actually lower your risk of infections. 2. Less bathing lowers infection risk. Most of us grew up believing that frequent bathing was the foundation of good hygiene. But once you pass 70, the reality flips. Bathing less often can actually protect you from infections. Here's why. As we age, skin becomes thinner, blood flow slows, and the immune system responds less quickly. What used to be a minor scrape in youth can now take weeks to heal. Daily showers, especially with hot water and scrubbing, strip away the oils that keep skin cells bound together. Without that natural shield, even pulling on a sweater or brushing against a table can lead to tiny tears in the skin. For seniors, these small breaks are no small matter. They can become entry points for bacteria such as staphylococcus or streptococcus, leading to painful infections like cellulitis. Research confirms the link. Frequent washing is tied to higher rates of skin tears in older adults. But here's the hopeful part. Reducing full body bathing to 2 or 3 times a week allows skin to recover and retain its natural defenses. On the in-between days, a simple wash with a
Soft cloth on key areas like the face, underarms, and groin is enough to stay clean and fresh. This gentler approach lowers infection risk while still supporting dignity and comfort. And the benefits extend beyond health: fewer doctor visits, less discomfort, and more freedom to enjoy life without the shadow of skin problems. And this brings us to the next insight: why the biggest danger in the bathroom isn't dirt, it's falls. 3. Falls are a bigger threat than dirt. When people think about bathroom risks for seniors, hygiene usually comes to mind first. But the truth is, the real danger isn't dirt, it's falls. In fact, statistics show that the majority of accidents among adults is over 70 happen in the bathroom, and many of them are related to slippery showers. A wet floor, soap underfoot, or even bending down to scrub can turn a routine bath into a life-changing accident. Why does this risk increase with age? As muscles lose strength, balance becomes less steady, and reflexes slow down, the simple act of standing in a wet tub or shower becomes hazardous. Add in the steam from hot water, which can cause lightheadedness or even sudden drops in blood pressure, and the danger multiplies. For many seniors, one bad fall doesn't just mean a bruise, it can lead to broken bones, hospital stays, and long-term mobility loss. That's why rethinking bathing frequency isn't just about skin health, it's about safety. Bathing less often reduces exposure to slip conditions. And when baths or showers are necessary, small safety upgrades can make a huge difference. Grab bars near the tub, non-slip nets, and a sturdy shower care can transform the bathroom from a hazard zone into a safe, supportive space. This isn't about giving up on cleanliness, it's about giving up unnecessary risks. Protecting your independence sometimes starts with something as simple as skipping one shower. Next, we'll look at insight number 4: why natural body oils are better than any soap.
4. Natural body oils are better than any soap. One of the most overlooked truths about aging is that your body already has its own built-in moisturizer and protector, natural body oils. These oils form a thin layer over your skin, locking in hydration and acting as the first line of defense against irritants and germs. When you're younger, the skin produces plenty of these oils, which is why children and teenagers really worry about dryness. But after 70, oil production slows dramatically, making every drop of natural protection even more valuable. Here's the problem: daily scrubbing with soap strips these oils away. Most commercial soaps are designed to cut grease, which works fine for mechanics' hands, but not for mature skin that desperately needs its remaining oils. Without them, skin becomes rough, itchy, and prone to cracks. No lotion or cream can fully replace what your body makes on its own. The solution is surprisingly simple: respect your natural oils. Instead of full body soaping every day, limit soap to essential areas like underarms, feet, and the groin. For the rest of your skin, a rinse with lukewarm water is often enough. And when you do use soap, choose a gentle, fragrance-free, pH-balanced cleanser. By letting your natural oil stay intact, you give your skin the chance to stay supple, resilient, and healthy. Remember, nature designed your body with its own protective layer. Our job is to stop washing it away. 5. Overbathing disturbs your microbiome. Your skin isn't just skin, it's an ecosystem. On its surface lives a community of tiny organisms, bacteria, fungi, and even viruses that together form the skin microbiome. Far from being harmful, this invisible army actually protects you. It blocks dangerous germs, keeps inflammation in check, and even supports wound healing. In short, your microbiome is your skin's natural security system. But here's the catch: daily showers, harsh soaps, and constant scrubbing wipe out not just dirt, but also this protective layer of good bugs. Think of it like overusing antibiotics. When you kill off the helpful bacteria, you leave space for harmful ones to grow. For seniors whose skin barrier is already thin and weaker, this disruption can lead to chronic dryness, rashes, or even stubborn infections that just won't go away. Experts now emphasize that preserving the microbiome is one of the keys to healthy aging skin. Bathing less frequently, using milder cleansers, and avoiding antibacterial soaps help keep your microbial allies alive and thriving. It may sound strange, but sometimes the best way to stay clean is to let your natural defenses do their job. When you nurture your microbiome, you're not just protecting your skin, you're protecting your whole well-being. 6. Moisturizing matters more than soap after 70. When you're young, a shower with soap is enough to leave your skin feeling fresh and smooth. But after 70, the story changes. Mature skin loses elasticity, thins out, and produces far fewer natural oils. At this stage of life, the real battle isn't against dirt, it's against dryness. And dryness isn't just cosmetic. It leads to itching, flaking, discomfort, and even dangerous cracks that can invite infections. That's why dermatologists often say soap cleans, but moisturizer heals. After a gentle lukewarm bath, your skin is most receptive to hydration. Applying a rich, fragrance-free moisturizer within 2 to 3 minutes of stepping out seals in water and restores the barrier that soap and hot water can strip away. In fact, for seniors, skipping moisturizer is riskier than skipping soap. The shift in priorities may feel unusual, but is incredibly empowering. Instead of focusing on scrubbing away every trace of sweat or oil, the focus becomes nourishment. By nourishing your skin regularly, you reduce itching, sleep better, and move more comfortably. Healthy moisturized skin also looks more radiant, which boosts confidence and dignity. The bottom line, at 70 and beyond, soap should be used sparingly, but moisturizer should be your daily ritual. Because clean skin is good, but comfortable skin is freedom. 7. Bathing should be about comfort, not routine. For most of our lives, bathing is taught as a strict routine, every day, same time, same way. But after 70, clinging to that rigid schedule can do more harm than good. At this stage, the goal shifts from following a habit to serving your comfort and well-being. Some days, a full shower may feel refreshing. Other days, it may be tiring, risky, or simply unnecessary. For seniors, it's perfectly fine to listen to the body instead of the clock. A quick sponge bath, a warm cloth for the face and hands, or even just washing key areas like underarms and feet may be all that's needed. This flexible approach not only protects skin, but also preserves energy from the activities that bring joy. Bathing for comfort means creating a ritual that feels safe and living rather than burdensome. That might include using a shower chair, playing soft music, or finishing with a favorite lotion. When bathing shifts from observation to self-care, it becomes less about stripping away dirt and more about nurturing dignity and confidence. The truth is, no one is cleaner for sticking to our rigid daily schedule. What matters is feeling fresh, safe, and cared for. Bathing just support your life, not control it.
The biggest shift we need to make about bathing after 70 isn't about water, soap, or lotion. It's about mindset. For decades, we're taught that cleanliness is next to godliness, and many people feel guilty if they don't shower every day. But aging invites us to challenge this belief and redefine what true cleanliness really means. At this stage of life, being clean is less about scrubbing off every trace of oil or scent and more about protecting the body's natural defenses. Clean means skin that isn't cracked, itchy, or prone to infection. Clean means a bathroom routine that is safe, gentle, and comfortable. Clean means supporting your independence because the fewer falls, infections, or hospital visits you face, the more freedom you preserve. There's also a deeper dignity here. Bathing is not just a task, it's self-care. It's a chance to pause, to nurture your body, and to honor the life it has carried you through. When we move away from youth-driven ideals of hygiene and toward a health-centered approach, we discover that aging gracefully is about wisdom over routine. The truth is, your presence isn't defined by how often you step in the shower. It's defined by your vitality, confidence, and comfort. Bathing less often, with more intention, can actually make you stronger, safer, and freer. So, what have we uncovered today? After 70, the rules of bathing aren't the same ones you grow up with. Daily showers may feel familiar, but they can strip away natural oils, weaken the skin's microbiome, increase infection risk, and even put you in harm's way through falls. Cleanliness at this stage is not about sticking to rigid routines. It's about listening to your body and protecting the skin you live in. Bathing less often, choosing lukewarm water, using soap only where it's truly needed, and prioritizing moisturizer over lather. These are not signs of neglect, they're signs of wisdom. They're choices that honor your body's needs right now, not the needs it had 40 years ago. Aging doesn't mean giving up self-care, it means redefining it so that it works for you, not against you. And here's the empowering truth. When you care for your skin with gentleness, you're not only preventing dryness or infection, you're safeguarding your independence. Because feeling comfortable, moving confidently, and staying out of the doctor's office all begin with small, intentional choices, like how often you bathe. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these insights spoke to you the most? Do you feel ready to adjust your bathing routine? Or do you already have a method that works for you? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one, and your wisdom helps others in this community too. And if you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Elder's Lantern, and share it with a friend or loved one. Together, we can shine a brighter light on aging, not as something to fear, but as a stage of strength, dignity, and confidence.